Hi everybody, welcome to the Spectator Sportscast. Eli Schultz here with Nick Scott. Brian couldn't make it today, but we do have Ramit Tandon from the squash team. Ramit, how are you?
I'm good. Thanks for having me on your show.
Oh, appreciate it. It's our pleasure.
It's a pleasure, yeah.
You've had quite a career so far here at Columbia. A lot of highlights, especially last year. You finished second in the the college tournament. Could you maybe point out some of your favorite moments thus far in your career here?
Definitely last year was great for us. We were ranked 16 and we finished 10th.
Mm-hmm.
So it was big for the whole team, not only for me. And personally for me, I did well. I lost in the final to Ali Farag.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this year we finished 12th, but the league is getting stronger. Next year we have like 2 really strong recruits coming in.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope we'll finish top 5 next year. I'm hoping for a top 5 finish. Yeah.
And individually, right off the bat, your first year won Rookie of the Year honors in Ivy League. How did that feel?
It feels good, you know, but I mean, maintaining it and like it gets harder and harder.
Mm-hmm.
Like the first season I was just new and I could play the way I wanted to play, but now like people know me.
Mm-hmm.
So it does get harder, but yeah, hopefully I'll handle it well in the next few years.
And outside Columbia Squash, I believe you're involved, you play in other tournaments and stuff like that out of season?
Yeah, I play for my country, which is India, so I go back, I have like a few commitments there with the team, and then I just played the PSA event, that's the Professional Squash Association event, last night, and I lost to the Canada #1 in 97 minutes. Yeah, it's like top 30 in the world, so it's a good result for me, but I should start winning those games, honestly.
And so you say you're from India, so what was the transition like coming to college in America? Is there like kind of a different regime that you had to get used to, I suppose, with the academics as well?
Yeah, it's a little different, but I've been traveling a lot, playing like as a junior, so for me it wasn't difficult, but like for other Indians, I've spoken to a few people, they're like, it's a culture shock and stuff, but like for me it's kind of alright, yeah, it's fine.
So you're already, you mentioned this, so kind of a world traveler. Is it kind of hard maintaining the busy schedule with the team and school and other
it's really hard, honestly. But I mean, Jackie helps me out a lot. My coaches are very helpful. I have good set of friends, so yeah, but it's hard. It's not easy, but I manage somehow.
It seems like I guess in the professional world of squash, there's quite a few Indian players. Is that something that growing up in India, it's kind of one of the top sports over there?
Yeah, it's getting bigger and bigger. Hopefully we'll make it to the Olympics in 2020. It's growing in India, of course. I just played the World Cup last year in the shopping centre. They put up a Glasgow, like in Grand Central, similar to that.
Cool.
So it's getting bigger, yeah, so hopefully.
You mentioned that Grand Central event. Could you maybe explain what that was?
So it's called the Tournament of Champions, and they put up a glass court in Grand Central Terminal, and it's a huge event. Like it's a big PS event, the biggest, I guess. Yeah. So all the top players come here. It's in Jan every year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's great.
And you got to play there? Or?
I could not play it this year because we had college matches, but I played it the year before, and hopefully next year I'll be participating in it.
So you have kind of goals of carry on playing squash after you graduate and kind of making a career out of it? Is that something that could be possible?
Maybe it just depends on the next few years. Yeah, I have to take it gradually. It's like too early for me to decide right now, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe, yeah.
And I guess looking to the more immediate future, do you have any tournaments coming up?
Right now I have to go back to India. I'm going back now, and I'll sit with my team and I'll play a few professional events over the summer because there's no school, so I can travel more.
Right.
Yeah, so that's it as of now.
And looking forward to next season in the Ivy League. Anything in particular?
I'm excited. I mean, we're getting my brother's coming in actually, and we're getting another Canadian kid who's pretty good. So it's going to be a great season, I think. I think we'll be top 5, I think, yeah. So
all right. So we're going to just run over a couple of events from this past weekend, just to update all our viewers. Baseball had a great weekend against Cornell, defending Ivy League champions. Took 3 out of 4 games there. So that was great to see. In baseball, is at the top of the Lou Gehrig division, 60% of the way through the year. So definitely good to see. Men's tennis also picked up a couple of wins against Brown and Yale. They got their rackets going as well.
Yeah.
And then women's tennis split this weekend, beat Brown, but unfortunately lost to Yale. And then also big news today in football on Tuesday.
Yeah, it was actually announced on Tuesday that the former Stanford quarterback Brett Nottingham will be transferring to Columbia. I guess
he's had definitely had a very good high school career. backed up Andrew Luck at Stanford and was a 4-star recruit, and he's definitely will be it'll be big for the Columbia program.
Yeah, I guess with the program kind of turning around a little bit last year, it's going to be big news. It's going to kind of maybe excite some people and hopefully put them into a good season.
So, Ramit, also we were thinking maybe Nick mentioned that he used to play squash as a kid. Would you mind maybe?
Yeah, I'm ready for him, man.
You ready?
Either playing him or showing him a couple new moves.
Yeah. I guess Brian's not here today. Unfortunately, he won't be able to compete with me after his win in the swimming.
Although
last week.
there are some people calling that win into question. There were some questionable strokes at the end there. Looked a little bit like freestyle.
After looking at some video replay, it seems like Brian maybe cheated a little bit. I don't want to say cheated, but he did what he had to do to win. So we'll see. Hopefully, I can get the scores tied eventually. I guess I'll have to take on Ramit today and see how I do.
All right, guys, let's take it to the squash court. So here at the squash court, so with Nick and Ramit. Nick, I heard you actually do have a little bit of a squash history. Is that right?
I won't lie, I used to play a little bit up to maybe the age of 13, 14 when I was younger, so I do have some background. Not it's going to help me in a game with Ramit, I'm sure, but we'll see how it goes.
Ramit, are you intimidated at all, especially after hearing that?
I saw him at the TOC, picking up he was watching my teammate to pick up plays, so
yeah.
I'm ready here.
I've been doing my research. I've got my new tool ready to go, so
yeah.
I'm excited.
So, Ramit, do you think maybe I don't know how much better than Nick do you think you really are? Maybe could try hitting only behind the back. Do you think?
Maybe one game, yeah.
One game? All right. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.